This is the hottest West Coast synth plugin on the planet. Check this out, man. I'm gonna show you this banging West Coast beat that I cooked up using this crazy synth plugin. It's your guy Brahma Guru. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe, especially to help us build this tribe. Let's get into this beat. Okay, so now we're behind the scenes of Logic Pro. I'm gonna play you the beat first, and then I'm gonna show you the synth plugin that helped bring this banger to life. Let's get to it. Okay, so there you have it. You've heard the beat. Now let me get into these sounds. So the first sound I want to show you is this Daz bass, right? This is the bass line that really brought this track to life. Right, that's on some Death Row stuff. It's actually named after Death Row's one of their greatest producers, Daz Dillinger. Shout outs to Daz, another one of my favorite music producers. Definitely has an influence on how my sound was developed. So this Daz bass is straight up from this Apeshyt Synth plugin. If you don't have this in your arsenal and you're a West Coast producer, you are seriously sleeping and you need to wake up. Shout outs to the YouTuber who actually been commenting on my YouTube channel like, yo bro, where can I get that sawtooth bass? This video's for you because there's a bunch of sawtooth basses in here that have that West Coast feel that you've been looking for. So I hope you're watching this. Nasty sawtooth basses, man. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm going to go through a couple of the basses in here just so you could hear what this plugin is working with. It's not all sawtooth. There's some other dope West Coast type basses like this gold dust bass. Crazy, man. I'm trying to tell you. But one of the dopest sawtooth basses in here is this buzzy bass. Crazy, man. All right, let's go to another one. We got the G-Funk bass, right? That's sawtooth. It definitely lives up to its name. And that's got G-Funk and P-Funk because you wouldn't have P-Funk without, I mean, you wouldn't have G-Funk without the P-Funk. So let's just go to another random one. Let's go to the Troutman bass. You know who that's named after. Crazy, man. Let's go to one more bass sound just so you can hear how crazy these basses are. Let's go to Gypsy bass. Why not? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Crazy, bro. Okay, so the next sound I want to go to is this gummy lead. And this gummy lead is basically the lead that's playing like a call and response to the bass line in this track. I made this beat live. And I had some of the producers who were watching, like, you know, giving me some ideas. And they were like, yo, bro, why don't you just do like a call and response and call the beat a day? I was like, you know what? That don't sound too bad, because I was just playing around with the lead and I didn't know where to go with it. Now that's the gummy lead, right? So this gummy lead definitely is crazy, especially for West Coast type beats. It's already programmed and set up. You don't have to do no tweaking. It's already there. So what I want to do though is I want to go through a couple of the other lead sounds in this plugin so you could hear how crazy West Coast this is. So this lead is named after DJ Quick, and when you hear it, you'll hear exactly why. So that's almost exactly the same triangle that he used on his Tonight joint, right? If you know that hit song by Quick, Tonight, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hearing that's going to inspire you to make a banger automatically. So let's go into some other sounds. Let's go into this boogie lead. Definitely got the Moog written all over that, right? And so Compton lead, now you already know how that's going to sound. Crazy. And you could play with the modulation on here too. If I want the mod rate to go up on some Parliament, I could slow it down. There's a lot you could do on this plugin and not even have to do no crazy tweaking. That's why the knobs are skimmed down. Funkadelic lead. Now this spells Bootsy Collins, George Clinton, Bernie Worrell all over it. Crazy, man. Okay, so that's enough, man. I don't want to show you too much, but there's definitely some crazy West Coast sounds in this plugin. So let me show you these pads. So Zelda pads. Apeshyt Synth has some of the craziest pads in it. Let me play you. Very atmospheric. Now we're going to go through a couple of these pad sounds too, man, because you need to hear this for real, for real. So those are the Zelda pads, right? Let's just go ahead and go to a random pad. Let's just random, right? Lunar pads. Crazy, very warm, very analog synthish, right? Levitate pads. You could use that on a trap banger if you wanted to, man, right? Electro pads are some of my favorite pads in this plugin just because of the textures. Very floaty. They're programmed like that. I don't have to do too much. I don't have to do anything else. If I want to, I can have them pan automatically, right? With just the based on the velocity of what I'm playing. Crazy. Now imagine what kind of pop banger you could make with that. Crazy, man. And there's a bunch of other sounds. I mean, there's plucks, there's synth sounds. It's crazy. And if you get the expansions, there's flutes and strings and ethnic synths. That's a whole nother video though. But I just want to play a couple of these other sounds. Crazy. Andromeda plug, Archon plug. Wild. Astro plug. And I'm just going in order. So you know that there's no fillers. Now the synth sounds in here are crazy too. Asteroid synth. Sounds like ET phone home. Let me just go to a random one. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna pick one. Okay. Cyclone synth. Wild, man. I'm trying to tell you. Shaman synth. So it sounds like that, man, you're automatically inspired to make bangers. That's why you got to use plugins with presets that are already ready so you don't have to spend your time trying to tweak, trying to find the right sound, trying to recreate a sound that you don't have. Why not get a plugin that has the sounds that you've been wanting all your life anyway? This is what's inside this plugin. There was a producer who's got all kind of placements. He hit me up like, yo, bro, these sounds, and Goldie Loc told me this too. These sounds sound exactly like what's in the Studio Electronics SE1, right? And that's like that synthesizer has to be at least a couple of grand. And it's dope, right? The sounds in there come already ready. You don't even have to do no tweaking. Well, this is basically a digital version of that synthesizer module. So you definitely want this in your arsenal. I'm leaving a link to it in the end of this video. So go check it out. Go download it. Grab it while you can. It's going to go back up to full price pretty soon. It's at 40% off at the time of making this video. It can go up at any time. So make sure you grab it and make some West Coast bangers with it, okay? If you also make trap beats and you're looking for a dope trap plugin with a bunch of dope trap sounds like authentic, organic to the core, make sure you check out this video right here where I show you the best trap plugin in the game right now, okay? Check it out.